Median job switchers see a 10% increase in pay, but their retirement savings rate often dropped nearly 1%, according to a Vanguard report. To discuss how you can keep the momentum going in your retirement savings account while switching jobs, we've got Kelly Hahn, who is the Vanguard Investment Strategy Group Head of Retirement Research. Kelly, great to have you here on the program with us. So make sense of this for us. It seems like the friction point in continuing this momentum is when you are switching jobs. Why is that?
Well, thank you so much for having me join you today, Brad. It's really great to be on this newscast. Well, changing jobs is really common. So when you think about the millions and millions of people who are changing their jobs on an annual basis, we see that they're experiencing a lot of friction points. And one of those friction points, as you're pointing out, is the slowdown in retirement savings rate. Well, why is that happening? Well, we find that typically a worker who's changing their jobs, their income goes up, but their savings rate, as you said, it goes down by 1 percentage points. And many of those are related to the employer sponsor design. Oftentimes people forget to sign up for their employer sponsor retirement savings like 401k, or oftentimes employers are defaulting people at a rate that is a lot lower than what they were saving previously. So people are losing the savings momentum as they go through the job transition cycle.
And so what is the way to make sure that this doesn't happen to you when you are switching jobs? What is the step that you need to take as you're getting into that new position and understanding that you've started contributing to a retirement account with one employer and need to make sure that you're also taking those savings over into your new plan as well?
Sure, that's a really good question. I think the first thing that we need to do is take greater ownership or more control about what our retirement planning really looks like. So what that means is understand what your current employer is offering in terms of the retirement benefits and know what you were doing before to have the same trajectory in terms of meeting the retirement goals. So I would say having a retirement plan is obviously the number one foremost important thing, but how the changes that are impacted through the job changes will have implications on the retirement trajectory that you're going to be on. So make sure you know what your current plan is offering and that you port over the retirement savings rate from the prior employer to have the momentum.
We know that this Thursday, the cost of living adjustment, also known as COLA, is out. And for those who don't know, COLA, it's an increase made to Social Security benefits to counteract the impact of inflation and rising prices, according to Investopedia there. And so as you're kind of thinking through this, what should folks who receive Social Security expect from an announcement like this that comes off the back of the Consumer Price Index?
Well, the good news is that inflation has gone down, right, over the years. So on the flip side, the cost of living adjustment that we're expected to see from Social Security, it's going to be less. But what I want to encourage your viewers to think about is what we can control. And what we can control is the Social Security claiming age. Claiming as late as we can at age 70, that locks in the growth of the benefit that we will receive in perpetuity by 8 percentage points on an annual basis. So what I would encourage the viewers to really focus on is what we can control versus what we cannot control, which are related to COLA and the trust fund deficit, et cetera.
Kelly Hahn, Vanguard Investment Strategy Group Head of Retirement Research. Thank you so much for taking the time today.
Thank you so much.